Husker Harvest Days going on near Grand Island. We're joined now by Cinch Munson with PERC, the Propane Education Research Council. He is Director of Agriculture Business, and we've been doing this now for several years, and it continues to gain more and more momentum. Farmers are still looking at propane as one of those sources to use, not only for grain drying, but for irrigation engines and for just modes of transportation. So I guess let's first kind of give us that update of how things are.
You know, year after year I come to Husker Harvest Days, and sometimes I feel like I talk about the same thing, but you know, it's that time of the year. We're moving into grain drying season, moving into the winter season. So I really encourage people, one, keep in contact with your propane marketer. Propane marketers are, they're there, and their success depends on farmers' success. So talk to your marketer, make sure your tanks are full, look at pricing options, etc. for winter. Going into this winter, prices look good. Propane in storage is we have a good supply. So it looks like it'll be a good winter going into it. So that's always a message. Talk to your marketer, make sure your tank's full. The other thing we talk about a lot is our Propane Farm Incentive Program. It's a research program that looks at the performance of propane equipment in the field. And whether we're talking grain dryers, program tells us after 5 years around the program, consistently upgrading your grain dryer, obviously you can increase your capacity, but the efficiency gains are up to 50%. So sometimes you can dry more grain at a lower cost. It's a good deal. Irrigation engines, we talk about irrigation a lot here in Nebraska. Propane engines continue to gain momentum in the market, and a lot of that's driven by two things. One, they save money on the upfront cost, and two, they save money when you run those engines. Built from the ground up to run on propane, they're very reliable, very clean. They're a great choice. And that incentive program, it's a good program. You got an engine that already costs less than a competing diesel engine, and we give you up to $5,000 back. State of Nebraska throws in another $750. All of a sudden that upfront cost is really low. It's a great deal. I encourage people to check it out. Go to propane.com, farm incentive, learn more about it. It's a good deal. And as we move to the end of this year, the program, there's no guarantee it'll be there. It's first come, first serve. May change next year. I encourage people to take advantage of it while they can.
Here at the show, you're showing several different kind of partners that you partner with on different engines, the high efficiency ones. Of course, as we know with what's going on with the agriculture economy right now, farmers looking for the most efficient to get the biggest bang for their dollar. Yeah,
as the Propane Education Research Council, one of our roles is research. And part of research is looking at how equipment performs, but it also is working with manufacturers to develop new equipment. And here at Husker Harvest Days, we've got a number of new equipment rolling out. We've got a new engine running here behind me from Origin Engines, distributed by Industrial Irrigation. New engine on the market, just getting certified now. Very efficient, a real nice, quiet, clean, efficient engine. We've got some new grain dryers. Matthews Company just launched, in the process of launching a new grain dryer we helped develop. Efficiency gains on that looks great. GSI has a heat reclaim on their tower dryers we helped develop. Looks like that's going to be an efficiency gain of about 30% on a tower dryer. We continue as an industry to invest in products that will help ag producers make more money. And, obviously we want them to make more money, but we don't want them to have to compromise either. And this equipment's very, very efficient, very reliable, just durable equipment. So, we're pretty excited with how things are and what the momentum looks like.
All right, so again, folks want more information about all these different things, some of the research things, the incentives, what's the best way to do that?
First thing, I just tell people always go propane.com. There's a whole section there on agriculture. You can learn about the incentive programs. You can learn about equipment. You can find contact information for our partners, the equipment dealers. Propane.com is a great resource. I use it myself.
Good. All right, Cinch, good to see you. Thanks.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it.
Cinch Munson, who heads up the ag business part of PERC, the Propane Education Research Council, has joined us. From Husker Harvest Days near Grand Island for Ag View, I'm Ken Rogers.